how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Horror. Decided that for the month of December, since it is the holiday season, since it is Christmas time, I figured I'd watch Christmas horror movies this month. And I couldn't think of a better way to start than with one of my favorites, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I love that name, man. That name is hilarious. But Silent Night, Deadly Night, man. About a man dressed up as Santa Claus going on a killing spree. I mean, what more do you need? A killer Santa Claus. This movie was released in 1984 amid a lot of controversy. A lot of people were very upset that it portrayed Santa Claus as a murderer, portrayed Santa Claus as a killer. I mean, there were protests and everything about this movie. It was ridiculous. People were so bent out of shape about it. People were so offended by it and protested it so much that it was pulled from most of the movie theaters a week after it was released. And people were just so upset and so, offended that Santa Claus was portrayed as a killer. I mean, you think about it now, it's absolutely ridiculous, but then again, not so much because, everyone's offended by everything these days, so, hey, I'd hate to see their reaction to it now. Even though it got pulled from the theaters, still made $2.5 million, probably could have made a lot more. And to this day, it has a cult following. Now, the premise is goofy as hell. A guy in a Santa outfit going on a killing spree, but for some reason, it works, man. It's a highly enjoyable movie, and it actually works. Go figure. It's, basically, without spoiling too much, there's a little boy named Billy, his younger brother Ricky, their parents. They're on their way, I guess, home one night, and they come across a man having car trouble. The man is in a Santa outfit. Now, what they don't know is that this guy in a Santa outfit just recently robbed a liquor store and killed the cashier. So he's a murderer and a robber, or a thief, whatever you want to call him. So basically, they pull up to help him, and he tries to rob them. Now, Billy runs out of the car. His brother Ricky stays in the car. He's just an infant at this time. So Billy's hiding at the side of the road watching everything that's happening. He watches as this guy in the Santa outfit kills both his parents. And so that traumatizes young Billy. Now him and his younger brother Ricky end up in an orphanage run by nuns. It's an abusive orphanage. Billy's always getting beat by Mother Superior. It's evil nuns. So eventually Billy grows up. He moves out of the orphanage, tries to get a regular job, get a regular life. And it just doesn't work, man. He's traumatized by Christmas. He's traumatized by Santa Claus. Christmas time rolls around, and without spoiling anything, some events happen that finally just make Billy snap and lose it. He also happened to be wearing a Santa Claus outfit at the time. I'm not going to tell you why. I don't want to spoil it for you. I want you to watch it for yourself. But yeah, he snaps, and he decides he's going to punish people for being naughty. So he goes on a killing spree while wearing a Santa outfit. And the funny thing is as he's killing people, he's killing them and he goes, naughty. Like telling them they're naughty. He's actually going, naughty, as he's killing them. Or else he'll go up to him and he goes, punish, punish. It's hilarious, trust me. It sounds corny as hell, but it's funny. Like I said, the movie somehow works. So we're going to be watching that. Silent Night, Deadly Night. No pizza this week. No Domino's. I had a craving for burritos, so I'm going to make some burritos. Gonna watch Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's gonna be a fun night. I've got the Christmas tree set up in the living room, so we'll have a little bit of light going while the movie's on, but I can't unplug the Christmas tree, man. I love that damn tree. Alright, guys. Well, enough talking. We're gonna head to the kitchen. We're gonna make some burritos, and we're gonna get this movie started. So I'll see you out there. Alright, everyone. Here we have our ingredients for our burritos. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. Of course, we have our hamburger, beef, whatever you want to call it. And we have our taco seasoning that we're going to put in the meat once it's fully cooked. You got to have taco flavored meat. We got taco sauce we're going to put on it. Then shredded iceberg lettuce, not the romaine, but the iceberg. And we got 4 cheese Mexican. Now usually I just do sharp cheddar. I figured I'd do something different this time. And of course our extra large flour tortillas. So that's it. That's all we need for these burritos. I keep mine very simple, not a whole lot of ingredients, not a whole lot of filling. And of course, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook this meat. And if you see my previous videos, you know when I'm cooking meat, I'm continuously chopping on it. Just chopping it with a spatula, trying to get the pieces as small as possible. Don't like huge pieces of meat. Gotta have them small. The pan was heating up prior to this, so this shouldn't take too long at all to cook all this meat. And I'm just gonna keep chopping it and get it real small until it's all cooked. Oh boy, excuse me. Guess I should have took a nap. Alright, see, the meat is done, and we're just going to drain the grease out of it. We already did, excuse me. And we're going to pour our taco seasoning in. And basically we're just going to mix it all up. Get all that meat mixed in with the taco seasoning. Alright, everything's mixed up, and we're just going to let it cook for a while. We're going to let it cook until the seasoning completely just dissolves into the meat, till the meat just sucks up that juice. And probably turn this around, stir it a couple times, but yeah, basically we're just playing the waiting game now. Alright, so the meat is done. It smells awesome. Now my big ass is hungry. So yeah, well, everything's done, man. We're ready to start making these burritos. And before we get started, these are our Christmas plates. I've used these Christmas plates, gosh, I can't remember a Christmas where I haven't used these plates, and I'm 36 years old, so I've had them for a long time, and these actually, it's made by a company called Spode, and you can't find these anymore for some reason. Alright guys, burritos are done, and man, they smell awesome. Got that hot taco seasoned meat in there with 4 different cheeses just melting into that meat. That spicy taco sauce. That cool, crisp, shredded lettuce all mixed up in the flour tortilla. Now we just need a drink. Damn, I'm hungry. Let's see what we've got. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Alright, we've got our piping hot burritos, ice cold Dr. Pepper. Let's go in the living room. Alright guys, here we go. All the lights are off except for the Christmas tree. You know, we've got to leave that on. It's time for our movie. We've got our food, we've got our drink, we've got a good movie. So let's watch some Silent Night, Deadly Night. Hopefully these burritos don't tear my stomach apart. Alright everyone, Silent Night, Deadly Night is wrapped up. It is in the books. Damn, that was fun. I really enjoyed that movie. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the premise is really corny, but it works. You know, horror movies are usually kind of corny, kind of cheesy, but Christmas horror movies are just over the top ridiculous. Massive amounts of cheese, extremely corny, and I love it. But, you know, I love Christmas horror movies. Excuse me, I just burped. I apologize for that. But yeah, Christmas movies, I love them, man. Christmas horror movies are just, oh god, I can't get enough of them. And I do want to take this time to apologize. In my infinite wisdom, I forgot to record the filling of the burritos. You know, the inside with the meat, the cheese, lettuce. I was just so damn hungry. I wanted to get them made and I wanted to start eating. So I completely forgot to record that part. So I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. I know I suck. Apologies. But back to Silent Night, Deadly Night. If you haven't watched it, please check it out. If you're a fan of horror, check it out. If you've never seen a Christmas horror movie, I recommend this one to start with. Next week, if I have it, I think I do, I'm not sure, we're going to do Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. I think I have it. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'll have to go check. I believe there were 5 altogether, so if I have all of them, month of December, we'll just do the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise. If I don't have them, I'll do my best to get my hands on them. If not, I can find some other Christmas horror movies. I've got the Ginger Dead Man. We can do that. Oh, that'll be fun. But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's a fun little movie, man. Like I said, the premise was ridiculous, but somehow it all came together and it all worked. And just one of the funniest things about it is as he's killing people, he's sitting there calling them naughty. He's naughty, naughty. And then other times he's all punish, punish. It's just Jesus Christ. It's so ridiculous, but it works. And the ending to it actually set up, it was a good setup for part two. I would tell you how they set up part two, but it would ruin the ending. And I don't want to do that. I want you guys to check it out for yourselves. But they did an awesome job of setting up part two. I haven't seen part two in God knows how long. Like I said, if I have it, we'll do it next week. If I don't have it, I'll try my hardest to get it so we can do it next week. If not, we'll find something else. But that's gonna do it, guys. Silent Night, Deadly Night was awesome. It's a fun night. Definitely paying for those burritos right now. Whew, boy, might be a while before I make them again. So we're gonna end this like we always do. We're gonna have a little slideshow scenes from the movie. Put some Christmas music. Christmas music behind it. That's what happens when you try to talk too fast. And that'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I have new subscribers. I want to thank you guys for joining the channel. Hope you're being entertained by my corny sense of humor. I'm not like, you'll see very shortly, I'm different from most people. My sense of humor is very different. I don't think I do too bad for an extremely shy, socially awkward fat dude. So, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you join me next week. Y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. Enjoy yourselves. Talk to you later.